There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy chilly Tuesday.
A little chilly start.
We were just talking off camera. I was not expecting to have that much of a bite in the air this morning. It's, hey, winter though, right? Love winter, love all the snow. Good morning. It's Girls Morning Vail. I'm Ashley Prill. I'm here with my girl, Michelle Seymour. Michelle, now I know that you're kind of like the goddess of all things Beaver Creek, at least in my opinion. And have you done one of their ladies' social tours?
I have not actually done one of the tours, but I was talking to Laura from Guest Services about it the other day, and I love the aspect of getting out with a group of girls and not having that pressure to ski hard with the guys and get to know the mountain on your own. It makes it a very comfortable adventure.
Yeah, exactly. And I think what's so cool about this is that, whether you live here, whether you're just visiting for a couple of days, the fact that you kind of get out and maybe see the mountain in a way that you don't typically experience it. And then the fact that it's free. This is something that they do every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right at the base of the Centennial Express lift. And it's a 2-hour tour, and it's led by female ambassadors.
Right, what a great thing. And then, if you're not your thing and you don't want to head out skiing, we also have the Velar that you can go see a show at.
Seriously. And so, they have some of the best world-class acts that they bring right here to our little mountain community in this really intimate setting. And right now, Trio con Brio Copenhagen is going to be playing at the Velar as part of their winter classical series. And this trio has accolades from across the world.
And I love the combination of a cello, a violin, and a piano. That's such a nice trio to go see. So.
Oh, definitely. And if you happen to be our Watchman winner today, we're going to be giving away 4 tickets. They're valued at $68 a piece. So that is quite the Watchman prize. That's coming up a little bit later on in the show. And speaking of somebody else who has quite a bit of value.
Our trio partner.
Oh, Michelle, good segue. That's right. Mark Sassy, our trio partner out there braving those single-digit temperatures. Mark, where are you? What are you doing?
Hey, morning, ladies. I'm riding up Gondola 1. I like this gondola because it has heated seats. Today's the perfect day for some heated seats. It's going to be a cool day around the mountains. Then a pile of snow coming our way. How perfect is that? Hey, let's talk about some neat stuff happening on Vail Mount. We also have, obviously, the Burton U.S. Open coming right on the corner. Vail Legacy Day is coming up this weekend. But any given day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 10:30 to 11:30 here on the base of Swingsville, which is halfway down Chair 4. You can get some free complimentary video analysis. You get instructed there by a ski instructor. They will videotape your skiing, send you an email within 3 days with some professional, personalized feedback from the pros to kind of help take your skiing to the next level. This is 10:30 to 11:30, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. There you go. Capital improvements on Vail Mount. Let's talk about that. All 17 resorts next year. A 40% increase in not having to stand at the ticket windows to get your tickets. There's going to be roving ticket scanners walking around. They can actually go up and scan your RF card and add days for your tickets. You don't need to wait in a line. They're also going to make some big improvements with their snowmaking to really help start the early season earlier and extend the season later into the year with some amazing early season snowmaking upgrades to the infrastructure, especially here to Vail, maybe moving the opening time and the opening area over to the Mid-Vail area as opposed to right over there at the base of the Born Free lift, having more access to more lifts early season a week or so before Thanksgiving. That's going to be happening over the course of the next handful of years with those capital improvement reinvestments back into the company. All right, we have a good show coming your way. Kids thinking about spring activities. How about Little League Baseball? Three Rivers Little League will be in the studio this first hour. Walking Mountain Science Center. We have a bunch of Velar tickets to give away. I've got some Alpine weather reports and also some first chair. We'll be right back.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
That is a look at Midvale this morning with the sun starting to come up over those slopes there. What a great clear morning to get out on the hill. We are looking at temperatures of about 6 degrees this morning and warming up this afternoon. Nice sunny skies, really fun day to get outside and play. Warming up to about 27 degrees this afternoon and then cooling down to about 16 degrees tonight. But what a beautiful sunny day to get out there and hit the slopes, whether it's at Vail or Beaver Creek. You definitely want to get out there and enjoy it. A pretty mild day looking at Denver, all the way up to 49 degrees in Denver, 32 in Vail, 31 in Avon, and look at that, 36 in Eagle today. Again, lots and lots of sunshine before the next wave of snow starts to come in. Starting tomorrow, Wednesday, we have 45% chance of snow, and Valentine's Day, you are going to have a snowy Valentine's Day with a 50% chance of snow. Great time to get out there. And hey, let me tell you this, if you haven't been into Sun and Ski for a while, they have an awesome modern version of the flexible flyer. So it's a great sled with all that snow coming. My favorite 2 spots are over at Avon Elementary and Edwards Elementary. Great sledding hill for the little kids. So now that you know what's coming in the weather, we're going to have a look at Vail and Beaver Creek conditions coming up next. So what do you have going on over at Vail today, Mark?
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
All right, just made my way on to chair 4. I had to hustle over, so I apologize in advance if I am a little bit out of breath. Here's what it looks like first thing this morning. This is Swingsville right here. That area right over there is where they're going to be doing the complimentary free video analysis. So as soon as you get on the lift, look to your left, or when you get to the top of the lift, come down Swingsville and go to Skiers Right, and you'll see the video team over there. Up here on the hill today, we're going to have good conditions once again. Actually, how about Great conditions. A lot of groom trails right now. A lot of corduroy for your cruising pleasure. We're going to have a Groomer of the Day report coming up here in just a little bit. But I like all the groomers. I love corduroy. And I know there's a lot of snow coming our way in the forecast. But for right now, we picked up 13 inches of new snow in the past 7 days. Our total year to date, 216 inches of snow. We're definitely going to see that number jump up a bunch by the end of the weekend. It looks like we have snow coming tomorrow afternoon, really pretty much every day all the way through the weekend. And it's not about feet every day, it's about inches every day that are going to add up to feet by the end. And that makes for some great powder skiing every morning. Every lift is open, every trail is open, every acre is open, 5,288 of them, and it's going to be nice. It's not too cool up here this morning. I think it's cooler at the base. A little bit of an inversion. Here's the top of Chair 3. This is Wildwood Express. Swing by the Wildwood Barbecue Shack at the top. Swing in there and grab some of their wonderful barbecue. They have a booth at the summer the rodeo down at the Beaver Creek Rodeo every week because their barbecue is that good. All right, you want to know what it's like at Beaver Creek today? If you're going to head over there, Ashley has the conditions for Beaver Creek next.
Oh man, how nice does that commute look this morning? And if you are going to be heading to Beaver Creek, same thing as Vail, it's 100% open right now. So that is just over 1,800 acres to get out and to explore this morning. Now that means every single one of the lifts is currently operating. Every single one of the trails is open. So 23 lifts and 150 trails are currently open. In the last 24 hours, 2 inches of fresh snow has been reported. In the last 7 days, there's been 14 inches reported. Now for the season to date so far at Beaver Creek, 185 inches of fresh snow. So that's definitely a really nice base, and currently a 56-inch base for our mid-mountain snow depth. So there's going to be some great conditions out there at Beaver Creek. Don't forget that each and every day at 3 o'clock is cookie time. That's where you can find all sorts of just smiles and giggles, because free cookies, who doesn't love that? And that takes place at the base of the Centennial Express. You're looking at patrol headquarters right here at the top of the mountain at Beaver Creek, and what a beautiful start to our day. And of course that scroll right there just showing you some of the groomed terrain that you'll find. This is over at Spruce Saddle at Mid-Mountain, and you can see that the groomers have certainly been hard at work. And of course there's still a few bumps out there for those of you that want to challenge yourselves. Don't forget that coming up on February 23rd is Talon's Challenge. That is your opportunity to ski all those bumps all in one day, over 26,000 feet of vertical in one day. All right, we are going to take a break. Coming up, we have some really interesting guests to tell you about, especially if you have kids that love to be active in the spring. Stay with us.
If my skin was dry, it would look like this. But Gold Bond Men's Lotion has 7 moisturizers and skin strengthening proteins for smoother, healthier looking skin. Man up.
So maybe you're here on vacation, maybe you live here year round, but vacation is a great time to stay on track and keep yourself healthy. So I have a couple health tips for you today, whether it's day one of vacation or you are just enjoying living and working in the Vail Valley this season. So one of the most important things out here is staying hydrated. So I always have my water bottle with me wherever I go. But if you're out there on the hill, just make sure every time you stop, you're getting that drink in. If you want to be able to ski and ride to the best of your performance, water. If you want to avoid having a hangover if you're out at night after, a little après, water. And ladies, if we are not staying hydrated, it brings all of the wrinkles out. So number one, stay hydrated. Number two, lots of fat, healthy fat and protein to help yourself feel full so that way you can last a long day out there without getting hungry. These are some of my favorite high fat, high protein snacks. And then another easy tip is when you go to the grocery store, stick to the perimeter of the grocery store. It'll take you through the fruits and vegetables so you get lots of color in your diet. It'll take you through the meat department so you can get some healthy proteins in there as well. And then over into the dairy department. So as we're talking about staying healthy, another great event having to do with health and supporting our local community is Pink Vail. So coming up, we are going to be telling you more about that.
Big Vail! This is part of Pink Vail. So Pink Vail 2017, it's the largest ski day on the planet to help conquer cancer. It's really just an amazing, inspirational time to kind of bring everybody together, people that have lost friends and family for cancer, people that are battling cancer.
Tuxedo Team!
Yeah! Pink Vail!
I'm out here today. It's a little sentimental for me because the last time I was out here last year, my husband was still alive and he was actually battling stage 4 melanoma, and he was getting treatment at Shaw Cancer Center. So it's a cause dear to my heart, and the doctors and the nurses there are amazing. So I'm really happy to support it again, even though he's not here this year. I just think it's amazing that they do this year after year, and I was really excited to come back out and to be here for him in spirit today.
It brings everybody together from all over Colorado, a lot of people from other states, and really right here in Eagle County. You can't beat it. It's the best. It's Pink Vail 2017.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
And welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Here's a live shot off of our back patio at our studios in Avon, looking up into Beaver Creek. You can see Grouse Mountain, the bald spot. Grouse Mountain, home of the Talons Challenge, 26,000 vertical feet of black and double black diamond trails on the 23rd of February. Now look at it up here on top of Vail Mountain, entering into the legendary Back Bowls Blue Sky Basin off in the distance. Beautiful sunshine. It's going to be a nice day. Get out there and cruise on some corduroy today. Temperatures up on top of the mountain right now. A little cool, but just bundle up, wear the layers, ride the heated seated Gondola 1 out of Vail Village. It'll make for a great experience. Here's a look at your weather for the day. Brought to you by Boost Oxygen. We'll see sunshine all day today for your Tuesday. Temperatures midday in the 20s, upper 20s and 30s. If you're headed to Keystone today or to Breckenridge, Summit County, lots of sunshine. 20 degrees mid-mountain for Breck, Keystone 25, and 20 degrees for Vail and Beaver Creek mid-mountain, and all kinds of sun. And then things are going to change dramatically. Tomorrow morning actually is probably going to be pretty nice. And then the system's going to roll on in with some snow in the forecast. No specific amounts in terms of accumulation, but we got snow coming for the next 3, 4, 5 days. It will be overcast. There will be snow. Every morning could be a nice and light powder morning. But it is one to behold up here first thing this morning, everybody. Come on up, make some memories on Vail Mountain or Beaver Creek Mountain, because it is spectacular and the snow is only going to get better. All right, we're going to be taking a break. In the studio coming up, we're going to be giving you details about kids' activities. More specifically, how about a little bit of Little League? We'll be right back.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hey, if you're looking for a really great opportunity to get your kids involved in something that's a lot of fun and it's local this spring, I have just the people to talk to this morning. So we have August and Hans Wittenberg. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
And so, Hans, I want to start with you because, you know, you're kind of the authority on the topic of baseball. And if people are thinking like, maybe we should get our kids signed up for baseball or softball, why would you tell them that they should do that this year?
Because it's a great way to make friends and to learn teamwork, especially when you have great coaches like him.
I think we're done with the interview. I think that's all we need to know right there. Now, August, tell us a little bit about Three Rivers and you know what it's all about.
Three Rivers Little League is Little League like you see on TV, and it goes from, our region is from Vail all the way to Aspen. The season plays April and May. Practices start middle of March, and we have different divisions on age groups. Registration is already open. Our actually early bird registration closes on Friday, so you save $50 if you register by Friday.
Okay.
But every kid gets to play. We have Little League rules say that every kid has to play at least 2 innings. So you know, it's not all about the best kids being out there all the time. Everybody gets to participate. And the great thing about baseball is everybody has a chance to be a hero because everybody has to bat. You know, everybody's up there, the center of attention at one point. And it really builds confidence. And it really helps kids learn how to work through failure. Baseball, we talk a lot about as a game of failure because even the best baseball players in the world fail 70% of the time. So it really teaches kids that, you know, you just got to learn from your mistakes, learn from failing, and get better each time.
I like that. Hans, what's your favorite part about playing, and what positions do you play?
I play catcher and third, and I think my favorite part about playing is like hitting, because then you get to, if you hit the ball, then you get to run the bases, and it's like the best feeling for me.
Are you pretty fast?
No.
I don't believe that. I bet you're pretty fast. But so you played 2 different positions, so you kind of get to rotate and do something new every now and then. So that's got to keep it pretty exciting.
Yeah, because like we have a lot of kids who play the same positions, so he wants to get everyone a turn at each position, so we rotate all around a lot.
Cool. So you really know which ones you like the best then.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so, you know, something else that we were talking about off camera is that you don't, even though this league really, it covers from here all the way to Aspen, it's not necessarily a whole lot of travel for the parents, so you take that into consideration too.
Yeah, so it's not a travel league like baseball where they go to tournaments for a weekend and have to stay there for the weekend. There's doubleheaders on a Saturday, so you either play in Eagle County or in Roaring Fork County, 2 games, and then there's 1 game during the week. But you don't have to go for an entire weekend somewhere. And they play, I think, 20 games in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a terrible burden like a lot of the travel leagues.
Right.
So it's a good time. And then if they are the top player in each age group, we form an all-star team for our whole region, and then they'll go down to Grand Junction to play. And the winner of the Grand Junction tournament will go to the state championships, and then the state championships will go to the New Mexico regional championships, and then they can ultimately make it to the World Series, which they have on ESPN.
Wow.
But they also, last year, our juniors division won the state championship and went to New Mexico and played for the regional championship. They didn't make it, but they won a couple games down there, so it was exciting.
That's awesome. So we have some
Yeah,
great
we have
kids.
good baseball up here.
Yeah, definitely a great time to get signed up. And so 3riversll.com, is that the right? That's the right website?
3riversll.com.
Okay, Hans, we got to go. We are out of time. Will you look at that camera and tell everybody, sign up for baseball at 3riversll.com?
Sign up for baseball at 3riversll.com.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
It is such a nice day outside today. It is going to be sunny, sunny, sunny. So you absolutely want to make sure that you get some sun protection on your skin today, particularly between the hours of 11 and 1 today. It's going to be really bright. We're going to have a UV index of a 3 today. So if you are out there skiing or enjoying your time around the village with all that snow and that reflection, you are going to need to make sure that you have an SPF of 30 or above on your skin, and you're probably going to want to reapply that once you take a break at lunchtime. So make sure you, plus while it's cold out this morning, it definitely helps protect your skin from that cold as well this morning. So coming up, we are going to have a deeper look at the weather coming up, and you will see how nice of a day it's going to be.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Top of the mountain right here. I was just inside of patrol headquarters, PHQ, which is right in here, the base part of Buffalo's. You can swing in there and talk to the patrol guys and chat with the Abbey dogs, give them a pet. So the patrollers just told me at 7 o'clock this morning at the top here at patrol headquarters, it was 3 degrees. So there's definitely an inversion. Cooler at the base, warmer up top today. We are going to see warmth kind of take over the valley as that sun makes its way up and over the Gore Range and makes its way over Vail Mountain. Watch for that early morning sun glare. You are definitely going to experience that with these clear skies as you're traveling. Roadways are nice and dry. I drove up from Denver last night at about 9:30 and it was clear on the roadways, normal travel speeds. Probably till tomorrow. Summit County today, temperatures 25 at Keystone, 20 degrees at Breckenridge. These temperatures are mid-mountain, keep that in mind. A little bit warmer at the base. Vail and Beaver Creek, 20 degrees for your high temperatures mid-mountain. 5-day forecast, we're looking at about a 40 to a 60% chance of snow. 65 for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, dropping into about 25% chance for some snow coming our way Sunday. Temperatures all through the rest of the week. After today, it's going to be warm, upper 30s for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, dropping into the low 20s for Saturday and Sunday. It's looking like snow pretty much every day. But for today, what a day. Come on out and make some memories, make some turns, memories and turns. We want to thank Oakley for providing you with that weather report. Oakley's the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor for Vail Resorts. You can find them all over the place, especially inside of eyepieces in the goggle bar. I'll have your lens of the day coming up in a bit. We're going to have an avalanche report, but first, road report with Ashley. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Mark. Now this is a live look at I-70 from one of the web cameras that you can find by going to cotrip.org. That's the Colorado Department of Transportation website, and they have these cameras that really line I-70. So you can see, at least from there, there's a pretty good image that most of the roadways are going to be nice and clear for you today, since we do have that sunshine back in the forecast. The main thing you're going to need to be concerned about is probably having enough windshield wiper fluid in your car. Now, I typically like to keep just an extra jug of it just at all times, especially going over Vail Pass. The last thing that you want is to have that splash back up on your windshield and not be able to see. And especially this time of year when we have so much snow and we have these sunny days, it starts to melt off a little bit, and then you have that water on the road. So that's really going to be the main concern for today. But some great resources just year-round to have in your back pocket and just to be able to look up. So the cotrip.org, that's definitely one that I use on a regular basis. Another one, ecalert.org. Those are the alerts that take place for Eagle County, which is where Vail and Beaver Creek are. That really runs the entire Vail Valley. And what's amazing about that is any kind of accident or traffic delays on Vail Pass or on I-70 or Highway 6, they will send them to you. They'll text them to you, they'll email to you. You kind of sign up and decide how you want to receive those alerts. But it really is helpful, especially if you're traveling quite a bit, or even if you're just heading down to the airport, so you know what kind of delays, or if you need to maybe kind of kick back and spend a little bit more time in the mountains before you decide to head home to the Front Range. And we've got some really good reasons why you need to be here for the weekend coming up next.
Carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. Still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against storm like I'm on.
Remaining. Tatum with the drive. And slams it down.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade. You fuel us, we fuel you.
Okay, I think we're all pretty much aware that we've got some big weekends ahead of us. And for President's Day and also just for, you know, like pretty much every day, Michelle, there's some kind of celebration in Vail.
All sorts of stuff going on,
Right?
and they have Legacy Days coming up this coming weekend. So,
which is so exciting. And I don't know about you guys, but I happen to be a little bit of a history nerd. And so this is an example of the Torchlight Parade that you're going to be seeing. And you'll notice that they are wearing all the same outfits. And there's a reason behind that.
these are in commemoration of our 10th Mountain Division, which served in World War II. And it was these gentlemen who came back from World War II who helped found almost every single ski area in the Vail Valley and Colorado, but mainly Vail.
Right, and I mean, it's such an incredible history. And so not only will we have the Torchlight Parade taking place on Friday, but then on Saturday, there's gonna be a little throwback 80s party. They're gonna commemorate the first hike where the founders, came up to the top and saw the back bowls of Vail and decided that this was their ski area. But it's not just Vail that has great celebrations. Beaver Creek does too.
If you're here for the full week, then the following weekend, President's Weekend, all the way Friday through Monday, there is all sorts of stuff happening up there. One that I'm most excited for is they have on Monday of President's Day, they have a retro American ski day where they have, it's talking about skiing, the vintage posters and a lot of the history and the innovators from these, old ski gear, and I mean, just fun stuff to go check out.
Oh, definitely. There's also things like red, white, and blue sparklers, and some ice carvings of our presidents, and I mean, they really just do the coolest things. So beavercreek.com, vail.com, you can find out more information about both of those events. And I think with some busy holiday weekends, a lot of people maybe head into the backcountry and kind of escape some of the more popular areas. And coming up next, Mark has some information about your avalanche report.
Right, with all the snow we've got now, I just spoke with the guys at patrol headquarters, and they were talking how we are already 10 inches above our most amount of snow we got all last year. They have different places where they measure. Patrol told me we're about 239 inches in some areas. I know that we report like 216, but there's a lot of snow. So if you're thinking of maybe getting off the mountain, going into the backcountry, really not a good idea unless you're completely comfortable and fully educated on the process. We're finding a moderate level today above tree line, near tree line, which is a 2, which means heightened avalanche conditions could exist. Now, don't just venture back there. Colorado Mountain College, especially the place in Leadville, they offer some amazing avalanche classes. And if the backcountry interests you at all, with caution, get educated, take the classes, understand the process before you just venture into the backcountry, but it can be a great experience if you are prepared. Michelle has your weather coming up.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, that is just beautiful with the sun up over a basin there. What a gorgeous look at Summit County this morning. It is going to be just one of those beautiful Colorado blue sky days. So hopefully everyone is getting out there and gonna get out in the sunshine and enjoy it today while we have it. So it is a little chilly this morning, but when you're out there in the sun, it's gonna feel much warmer once you're in the sunny areas, and it is gonna warm up today, warming up to about 30 degrees by around 4 o'clock today. So absolutely put on those sunglasses, head out there, go enjoy the day. It's gonna be a nice day at all of the resorts today. We are looking at temperatures of almost 50 degrees down in Denver, 32 in Vail, 31 in Avon, 36 in Eagle. So easy driving conditions throughout the Vail Valley today. Easy day if you need to head over to the outlet and maybe pick up that special Valentine's Day gift for someone. Great day to do it today because we are going to have some snow moving in for the rest of the week. And there are lots of great sales down there. I know Tommy was having a great Valentine's Day sale. And sometimes it's just nice to go, go shopping with your someone other for Valentine's Day. So we are looking at more snow coming in this whole week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the snow is going to be clearing out. But all week this week, there's going to be lots more snow coming in. Mild temperatures, 39 on Wednesday, 38 Thursday, 36 on Friday. Temperatures dropping as the snow starts to move out. So stay with us. So much more coming up.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
First Chair is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Time now for my first chair. Today we're going to focus on what you're seeing right there out of my camera, the corduroy. Vail does such a good job of laying down the corduroy every night and first thing every morning. They've increased their grooming by 30%, more groomed access into the back bowls. And you're gonna find places like this, woohoo, all over the mountain today. Now, Vail grooms a lot of trails at all the different base areas and lift areas. Depending upon the day, you might find your favorite. I know what one of my favorites is. I've got my own specific trails that I like to go and ski on when they're groomed at all the different resorts, at all the different lifts. There's usually one in every area that I love. And today, we're talking about Highline, which is chair 10 out of the base. If you ride up chair 6, you can't quite see the Highline area from where I'm at right here. Ride chair 6, go to the skier's right to the base of chair 10, or you can actually ride at the top of Mountaintop Express and drop in. But they groomed Blue Ox last night. Blue Ox is one of those trails that doesn't get groomed on a regular basis. It's usually a bump trail, great with powder in the bumps, but when they groom it, oh my God, it's one of those very special trails. Go check out Highline Lift number 10. Go ski or ride Blue Ox today. It will change your world. And obviously, there's good grooming everywhere. That's just my groomer of the day. That's my first chair. We have weather coming up after the break.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Okay, you are looking at a beautiful shot from patrol headquarters at Beaver Creek, looking off toward the Gore Range. Gorgeous sunshine out there, and obviously some chillier temperatures too, with only seeing the single digits so far this morning. But it will be warming up pretty significantly, and today we are going to be seeing some nice warm, mild conditions, a lot of sunshine out there, but we are going to be seeing things change pretty rapidly. Now we're going to be seeing those highs today in the 30s, sunshine, our sunset tonight after 5:30 p.m. I'm so excited about that. And then if you're going to be out there driving, you might have some splashback back on your windshield, so just make sure you have plenty of windshield wiper fluid. But 30s here in the Vail Valley, 40s and 50s down along the Front Range. Now tomorrow into Thursday, this is our first chance for some big snow, so late Wednesday into Thursday. And according to OpenSnow.com, we could see In the northern mountains, 4 to 8 inches between Wednesday and Thursday. The southern mountains, 10 to over 20 potentially, but there could be a lot of wind associated with it, and with these warmer temperatures, they're saying it's going to be some of that thicker, surfier snow, but we are looking at snow in the forecast at least through next Tuesday, and by the time we get to about Saturday, they're saying for the northern mountains, 8 to 16 inches, and for the central mountains, 15 to 25 inches by Saturday, and we're kind of right in the middle of those two, between the central and the northern mountains, so that gives you a perspective. We're looking at some good accumulation by Saturday. Now, with our changing conditions out there, you want to make sure you have the right lenses for your face. Coming up, we have your lens of the day, but a big thank you to GMC for this local weather forecast.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, everybody, time now for your Eyepieces and Goggle Bar Lens of the Day. I want to talk about the Zeal Hatchet this morning. The Zeal Hatchet has the new rail lock system, which allows you to kind of change your goggle lenses on the fly. And let's say, for example, your goggles fog up. Well, you can slide them up just a little bit, just like I did here to show you how you can let them air out. And then you just kind of drop it down. It connects back in, and then you're good to go. This lens, pretty amazing. Obviously, the frame is amazing. Phenomenal peripheral vision, the amazing color, clarity, and contrast you get out of this cylindrical lens, spherical lens. There's a couple different options. This is an automatic lens, so this lens will actually adjust, get brighter, get darker, depending upon the light conditions. So if you don't want to be that person that has to or likes to have the necessary needs to change their lenses, and you want to have one lens to do a little bit of everything, this right here, this is the automatic lens, gray base, and it's polarized. So you could actually, it's going to help cut off those horizontal rays on the snow, or if you're down on the water fly fishing in the wintertime wearing goggles. Visible light transmission, it goes from 18% to 38%. This is the Zeal Hatchet, available at Eyepieces in the Goggle Bar. Walking mountains in the studio after the break, talking about birds and feeding them and what the deal is. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
If you have not been up to Walking Mountain Nature and Science Center, you are missing out, and is probably one of the best kept little secrets here in Avon. I am here with Caitlin Merriman, and she is going to tell us a little bit more about some of the events they have going on there today.
Yes, I wanted to start by asking you a question. What do you think is the best season to feed the birds?
You know, I really don't know. The summertime is when everyone I see has all their hummingbird feeders and that sort of stuff out on their porches, but I really don't know when the best time to feed the birds is.
So for hummingbirds, definitely summer, because that's when they're here. But for a lot of the other birds that stay here when other birds fly south for the winter, winter is the best time to feed the birds, because that's when the conditions are a lot more harsh for the birds. and we can actually help them out by putting out seed feeders.
I mean, it makes sense because, you know, everything, especially this year, is so snow covered. It must be hard to find, you know, all those little seeds and nuts and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And so we at Walking Mountains are holding a bird feeder building workshop tonight. And so we have a few spots left. It's a fun family event. We make a variety of different bird feeders, use different products to upcycle, so show you how you can make bird feeders without having to go out and buy a new one, and using a lot of different fun recycled products.
That's awesome. So I have a mixed age range of kids. So, I mean, what age, like, is there too little? What age group? Are there tools involved? Like, what?
There's definitely, we're prepared for a variety of ages. I think even a 5-year-old would have a really good time here. We have, if you take a little pine cone and you just cover it in some kind of either peanut butter or lard and dip it in seeds and tie a string on it, that's one of the easiest bird feeders that you can make. You go out and tie it outside of your window and watch the birds come.
That's great.
And one bird in particular that I really like is the chickadee. We have mountain chickadee, and there's been a lot of research done about them that every fall their brain actually grows 30% so that they can remember where they stored all of the seeds that they were gathering throughout the summer and fall.
Wow.
So this bird is incredibly important and is one of the birds that sticks around that we can see and we can feed in the winter. And something special too is after they've found a lot of these seeds in the spring, they're starting to not need to remember where they cached a lot of those seeds, is their brain will discard those memories.
Wow.
And it'll go back down to its summer size.
I never realized there was so much involved with the little birds thinking about all of this. That's
and they're
awesome.
so tiny too, you wouldn't even expect them to have so much going on. But
do we have a lot of birds that stick around? I mean, you just think it's so cold and snowy that they all, I always just assume they all fly south like the ducks.
We do. We have quite a few that stick around, the chickadees being one of them. And so once you put seed out as your feeder, you'll see a lot of birds coming to life. At Walking Mountains, we have quite a few feeders out, and we see scrub jays, gray jays, a lot of jay family birds stay here, but the chickadees are one of the little ones that sticks around.
I love how simple those ideas were. You know, if I went, I have a 9-year-old daughter, if I had come with her, you know, the nice thing is she can go home and we can recreate this at home with her brothers if one of them couldn't come. And, you know, yeah, that sounds
Supplies
really fun.
are inexpensive, and it's really fun to do with the family. So we want to empower everyone to have family activities like this and take home a lot of that information to recreate it.
I have to sign up. I have to sign up in advance for this, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
so we
how do I
have
do that?
on our website, walkingmountains.org, and I think /birdfeeder will take you right there. And we just want to know how many supplies that we need to have for tonight. So it starts at 6 p.m. And we'll be there for just a couple hours making different types of bird feeders.
That's great. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, we're going to find out a little bit more information from a resort report of Keystone and some more fun things for the kids to do.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Okay, like Michelle was saying, we have more in store for the kiddos. And first, a live look at Gondola 1 this morning. You can see that we have the lift shack totally covered in snow. And with all of the snow, you might want to have a few activities just planned indoors with the little guys, and especially for Valentine's Day, Keystone is really pulling out all the stops. So right now we are in the midst of their 2nd annual Kids Culinary Festival, and so this is so fun. They have had kids cooking classes, family cooking classes, and coming up for the rest of the week there's a dirt and worms class where they can learn how to make dirt and worms and get their hands dirty and of course enjoy how delicious that is. Also for Valentine's Day, you can have lunch with Ripperoo. Not only lunch with him, but also decorate your own hot cocoa mug at the same time. And there's also just some great things coming up for Valentine's Day. There's a cookie time. There's also there's a milkshake social, and it's all taking place at Keystone. You can go to keystoneresort.com to find out more information about their Kidtopia extravaganza and their Kids Culinary Festival. All right, we're going to send things over to Mark Sassy and find out what that weather is looking like if you want to take the kids over to Keystone today.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Getting my stuff organized up here at the top in front of Buffalo's right now. Let me adjust that camera a little bit. Kind of warm, I got my gloves off. Cooler at the base. So one of those little funky temperature inversions happening right now. And we'll see that today. We're gonna have sunny skies though. It's gonna turn out to be a great day. Look at those temperatures midday. Whew. Sunscreen today for sure, everybody. Put your Supergoop sunscreen on and apply it liberally and often, my suggestion. Load it on, let it make your face all white, let it soak in. Protect your skin. You don't want to get any sunburn. 90% of aging on your skin comes from exposure to the sun. Here's your quick look forecast. Summit County today, temperatures pretty nice, pretty mild mid-mountain. For us in Eagle County, we're going to see temperatures mid-mountain about 20 degrees. That's pretty much where I'm at. I'm actually at the top of the mountain, but we'll see temperatures in the 20s. It's going to be nice. And then things are going to shift. You heard Ashley talking about that weather report, the snow coming our way. We're going to see a fair amount of snow, and we are right between the northern and the central mountains. So one little shift in that jet stream could really give us a pounding of snow. It'd be nice to have even more because we're on a roll. 200 plus inches of snow and it continues. That's your Supergoop weather. That's our sunscreen. Put it on today. Put your Supergoop on. Hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail next.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Right here, everybody, Tuesday, February the 12th, 2019. Sunshine at the top of the mountain first thing this morning. It's a beautiful day. More snow in the forecast. A lot of great snow season to date. You're watching Good Morning Vail on TV8. We are the official television station for Vail and Beaver Creek. I'm Mark Sassy for First Chair. We have Ashley and Michelle in the studio. We have another great hour coming your way. We're going to check in with the ladies for Good Morning Female Day. Good morning, ladies. We're going to be having a great show for the rest of the next hour until 9 o'clock. Get out and make some turns, but thanks for tuning in today. I'm Mark Sassy, and I'm going to give you information about another big event coming to Vail. So, obviously, Vail was founded by veterans from the 10th Mountain Division in World War II. 62 resorts around the country were founded by 10th Mountain soldiers. How amazing is that? And to pay homage to the fact that we have this relationship with the 10th Mountain Division. They did a lot of training here nearby Camp Hale, off towards the south, really about 15, 16 miles as the crow flies, as the bird flies to Camp Hale where they trained. Vail Legacy Day is happening this weekend. Now, we've had a couple different Vail Legacy parades over the past few months, but this is a big event. And a couple of the things they're going to be doing, they have a big 80s party. How fun is that going to be? In commemoration of the 1989 World Championships, we also hosted the championships in 99 and 2015. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is one you don't want to miss. Along with the parade, along with the Black Hawk helicopters landing on the mountain, along with people going on the hike, the original hike that Pete Seibert and Earl Eaton hiked when Vail was nothing. This was in the late 50s when they hiked up to the mountain and said, this would be a pretty good spot for a ski area. You think? All right, back to the girls in the studio. I got more of the show coming from me at the top of the mountain with First Chair. We'll be right back.
It still blows my mind that they had the sense to go up to where Mark is standing back in the 50s to hike all the way up there and be like, yep, this is
the ski area we need to make.
And to not turn around, you know, before they got there. But
yeah.
Amazing. So that's all coming up. Now, also something else that's coming up, Michelle. If you were looking for some great culture, some great entertainment, and potentially for free, we got you covered.
We do. We have Trio Con Brio Copenhagen at the Villar tonight. And what a fun trio that is. It's a cello player, a violinist, and then a pianist. And I would love to go. It seems like a great event. So.
Exactly. And they have so many accolades really internationally. They've been touring internationally. And what's kind of interesting too is that this trio is made up of 2 sisters, and then one of them is married to the pianist.
I noticed that too. It's an interesting dynamic.
Right. Can you imagine traveling with your sister and brother-in-law like all over the world? But listen, it seems to work out for them, and they're very talented. And we have 4 tickets up for grabs as part of our Watch and Win today.
Absolutely. You better keep watching. And so much more coming up. If you're looking for some jewelry for your Valentine, we have Lawns with Betteridge. So
we do. Listen, we have a lot coming up. So make sure to go grab that cup of coffee. Keep your phone close by for that Watch and Win. We'll be back with a look at that local weather forecast.
Hi, I'm Galena Wardle. I'm on the U.S. ski team, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women's-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Okay, as part of your resort report this morning, we are focused on Beaver Creek, and especially for those of you that have kids ages 7 to 14. So there are some really cool adventure camps that take place at select time frames throughout the year. Now the next one is coming up February 21st through the 23rd, and you can see this picture right here. How much fun does that look? So here's the deal. It's a 3-day experience, ages 7 to 14. They have to be intermediate level skiers or above. Now this is only for skiers at this point. So on Thursdays they do bumps and jumps. Then on Fridays it's all about carving, and they do a race day. And then on Saturday they do steeps and trees. So bumps and jumps, carving and race day, steeps and trees, and it's coming up, and it's going to be available February 21st through the 23rd. And now they will do more of this in March. It's going to be available the 7th through the 31st. So if you don't have time to book for that experience, there will be more opportunities in March. But go to beavercreek.com if you want to get your kids signed up for the adventure of a lifetime. And man, with all the snow that we have in the forecast, it'd be a great time to get out there and explore all of that terrain. Michelle has more information about that local weather forecast and what we're expecting in the next 24 to 48 hours next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
A little chilly this morning, starting out with temperatures around 6 degrees, but it is going to be one of those beautiful Colorado bluebird days. So you definitely want to get out there and enjoy the sunshine while we have it. It always makes it feel so much warmer. Temperatures are going to warm up to about 30 degrees this afternoon. Nice and sunny. Perfect day to get out there on the slopes. Definitely want to make sure you get on some nice darker goggles today. And you know, Christie Sports, if you need an extra base layer this morning to keep you warm, you know, maybe you thought it was going to be sunny all day and didn't realize it was going to be this chilly, Christie Sports has everything you need, from that extra warm base layer to a nice additional lens for your goggles, or maybe just a darker pair of goggles to get you all set for the day. Whatever you need, it is going to be gorgeous. You definitely want to get out there and play. It should be an easy day if you're moving through the I-70 corridor. A gorgeous day in Denver with temperatures at almost 50 degrees down in Denver. Easy driving conditions if you're coming up to the Vail Valley. 32 in Vail, 31 in Avon. Enjoy it today because we have more snow coming up. Everyone loves snow, snow, snow in time for the weekend, right? 45% chance of snow on Wednesdays with temperatures mild at around 39 degrees, 38 on Thursday, 36 on Friday. Then the snow is going to start to taper off on Saturday as our temperatures drop to 21 and 23. So talking about all of that snow, we are going to check in with Mark and see what's going on for First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Just have a moment of silence here and look at how spectacular, how lucky we are. Everybody, to have this in your back door, at your disposal, whether you live here, don't ever take it for granted, whether you're here on vacation or your second homeowner. We're so fortunate to have such an amazing resort at your fingertips, and the snow we've had this year really has skyrocketed the fun and the memories to another level. I love it. This is a great deck right here, the Hawk Deck. You can go over here and bring some food. There's a gas grill. You can cook your own food. Or you can actually venture way back there to Blue Sky Basin. They've got Bell's Camp at the top where you can cook with your buddies, communal grills, bring a backpack with lots of food and go spend a day, dump your backpack off, go make half a dozen runs, go up and cook some food, and make the adventure back. Oh, that's spectacular. Stop every once in a while, everybody, and take some photographs, look around, share those photos with us, make those memories. This is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery First Chair. We have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming into the studio. Rhiannon has a little puppy with her today. Let's find out who that is and how you can get a hold of that puppy. Cecil, I understand. We'll be right back.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Mark your calendars now. Saturday, February 23rd, Sarah, the challenge returns. Talons Challenge. What is that?
Talons Challenge. It is our really fun on-mountain event that celebrates the best of Beaver Creek's steepest runs. So complete all 14 of our steepest runs off of grouse, larkspur, and birds of prey, and you can win your spot on the Talons Wall of Fame, get free swag, and have a really fun party at Talons Restaurant. It's just a great day to celebrate skiing, friends, family, do it as a group, do it with your friends, do it with your family, and come out and enjoy this great terrain we have here in Beaver Creek.
And then, of course, if you want to kind of get warmed up, the
Friday before, there's some great activities to kind of get you ready.
Yeah, you'll want to check beavercreek.com because Friday we'll start our credential pickup for the event on Saturday. So you can sign up, come to the village, have fun beforehand, and then get ready for your Saturday morning.
Oh man, those thighs are going to be burning, but only if you sign up now, beavercreek.com. You definitely don't want to miss this great event.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Ridge Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Okay, the level of cuteness in the studio has reached a peak for this morning, and I'm just telling you that we have had everybody come out from the control room and from the green room to greet our next guest. I'd like to introduce you to not only my girl Rhiannon Rowe, but also Cecil, the cutest little guy who is available for adoption. Oh my gosh, I mean, we have all just been falling in love with him. He's so sweet. Rhiannon,
Yes.
where did he come from?
So Cecil came from Houston. He was brought to us about 3 weeks ago. He's very shy, but we're working with him. He absolutely adores other dogs, and we think that a home with another dog is really going to bring out his personality and help him. So, but he's just total love bug.
Oh my gosh, and he just is so beautiful to look at. He's got those 2 different colored eyes, so you can see that on his, oh, look at that. Cecil, you're a good TV dog. Look at you. He's also got a little bit of that like pink nose that might need a little sunscreen if you're going out on hikes with him. But is he pretty high energy?
Yeah, you know, he loves to play. We've tried him with probably every dog in the shelter, and he's done excellent. So
That's
he's so
great.
fun. You know, I think he's going to be great hiking. You know, he just needs to gain confidence, have time with a family that understands that he's going to be a little bit of a challenge at first, but I think it's going to be well worth it.
Oh my gosh, he is adorable. So how old do you think he is?
He's under a year, so I'm putting him like around 9 months.
Okay.
So young, easy to, you know, it's going to be a really good experience for him to find that right family, and he's, going to grow into a wonderful dog.
Oh man, I mean, look at how chill he is here in the studio. This is kind of rare, and he's very curious about what Becca's doing with the cameras. He's following her around quite a bit. Now, when it comes to the animals at the shelter, you guys also, you take care of a lot of the work up front that wouldn't necessarily come with getting a puppy from a breeder or something like that.
Right.
So if someone were to adopt Cecil, he already comes with his shots. And
Yeah, Cecil's already neutered. He's fully vaccinated, been microchipped and dewormed. So yeah, he is fully ready to go and experience life.
Oh man, and I mean, look at that face. Look at how happy he is. He's got a great smile.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Cecil, you're adorable.
He's a goofball.
Now you have a big event coming up this weekend, right?
Yes, yeah, we are super excited. So we're partnering with Integra Motorsports out of Glenwood. They're in the old Harley-Davidson building by the river. They're having an adoption event Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. All adoption fees have been waived. So we're bringing a handful of dogs. Some other shelters in the area are going to bring a bunch of dogs. So it's going to be a great event. And if Cecil hasn't already been adopted, he'll be there as well. So it's going to be really fun.
I mean, let's make it so that Cecil doesn't have to go to Glenwood.
Right, of course.
And he can just go home with one of you. And so if someone is seeing him and thinking like, okay, like maybe he's the right fit for our family, what's the process to actually get the adoption rolling?
Yeah, so we just ask that you come down to our shelter, you meet him, you understand that he's going to be shy. If you have another dog, we always recommend bringing him there. We can do the introduction at our shelter. And then from there, it's a simple application process, and usually we could do it same day.
Really?
So,
okay.
yeah.
Same day. And what are your typical hours that you're available?
Yeah, Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay. So, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3. So you have plenty of time today to stop on by with your dog and see if Cecil might be the right fit for your family. And then really quickly, I know that you also have volunteers, and you're always in need of supplies. And so if people, maybe they can't bring a dog home, but they'd like to contribute in some way, what are some things that maybe you guys need at the shelter on a daily basis?
You know, toys, treats are always fun. You know, we like to give the dogs a little something to play with in their kennels and something to tuck them away at night, a little treat. You know, if you have old bedding that you don't need anymore, towels, we always take that. So.
Okay, well, make sure to stop on by, and I mean, Cecil, he's just so cute. All right, coming up next, we have a look at that local weather forecast. It's a great day to drive down to the Eagle County Animal Shelter.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Man, that's a hard guess to follow. That is a cute little puppy dog. And, you know, talking about that, what a gorgeous day we are going to have to be able to get out there and enjoy walking your dog. It is going to be gorgeous and sunny all day, starting out a little cool, temperatures around 6 degrees, warming up to about 27 by noon, 30 by 4, and only dropping down to about 16 degrees tonight. So definitely a gorgeous, easy, sunny day to get out there and enjoy everything the mountains have to offer. If you're driving up and down the I-70 corridor, it should be pretty clear roads throughout with sunny skies. Watch out for that sun glare if you are driving. Looking at temperatures of almost 50 degrees in Denver. Can you believe how warm that is down there? 32 in Vail, 31 in Avon, and all the way up to 36 over in Eagle. So easy day to hit any of the resorts today, or if you're coming up from Denver, great time to do it because all that snow is on the way. We have powder day after powder day after powder day coming up. So hopefully you're planning on coming up here for the weekend. We have really nice mild temperatures with this too. So we're looking at temperatures of the upper 30s in the next couple days. So this weather report was brought to you by Inspirato. Coming up, we have so much more to check in with.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
you do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
All right, so if you've been noticing what's going on over at Golden Peak over the past 2 or 3 weeks, a lot of snowmaking happening. Once again, the Burton U.S. Open, the grandfather of all snowboarding events, will be returning to Gold Peak. It's going to be starting on February the 25th is when they start taking and having first access to training runs up on the slopestyle and half-pipe courses. And half-pipe looks like it's pretty much done. They're still making the jumps for the slopestyle course. Now, the Burton U.S. Open, the longest-standing snowboarding event in the history of snowboarding, 37 years. For about 30 years, it was at Stratton Mountain in Vermont and moved to Vail quite a while ago. And it's been very well received. A much bigger stage, brings a lot of people, very accessible. And it's not just about the amazing snowboarding you're going to see. It's also about the activities going on based around the Burton U.S. Open. Pretty much every night also, there's going to be live music at Solaris on the stage, and all that live music is free. Let's talk about a couple of the bands. I wrote them down today. I'm actually a big fan of Lowell Thompson and Bob Wagner and then Raylan Baxter. They're going to be performing Wednesday on the stage at Solaris. Thursday, the Welterweights. Friday, Jupiter. Saturday, the Tune Yards. And there's going to be just a lot of fun, free music to really make the evenings that are a part of the Burton U.S. Open phenomenal along with the daytime. And really, it's well worth coming up to the Vail area, coming to Vail, spending some time here over that final weekend to watch the finals. We got half-pipe finals on Saturday, but Friday slopestyle finals, qualifying rounds, middle of the week. It's going to be so good. But right now, something's pretty good also. We got a watch and win coming up. Get ready. Don't call yet, but let's see what Michelle has to give away.
Everyone's favorite time of day. It is the watch and win time of day. And, you know, in honor of our four-legged friend today, we have 4 tickets to Trio Con Brio Copenhagen in the Valar tonight. So if you are looking for something to do, this is a great watch and win. And not only do you get the tickets to go to the Valar, you get an awesome little Boost Oxygen if you're new to the Valley and you haven't tried it. It's a great way if you're out there riding hard and maybe the altitude is wearing you down a little bit. You can use this, have a little boost, and then, you know, it helps you catch your breath and you're good to go again. So a great way to help you with that altitude. You also get one of our lovely little TV8 neck gaiters and our little TV8 beanie. So you're all prepared for the day. And then you get to go to the Valar tonight. If you haven't been there, great venue coming up to Valentine's Day. You can surprise you're someone extra, and you get 4 tickets. So you can invite another couple of friends of yours. So coming up, first person who can tell me the name of our really cute little 4-legged guest who calls in can get the tickets and all these goodies. So 970-754-8888. What was the name of that really cute little 4-legged guest we had in? I'll give you a clue. It starts with a C. So call in, get your boost, get your tickets to the Valar, enjoy your night. Coming up, we're going to have a local check of the weather with Ashley.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Experience America's most reliable network on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy another, and Apple Music on us too.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
There's a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker.
The snap is good. Reds are up.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Snowshoe Race Series, January 13th, February 10th, and March 3rd.
All right, you're looking at a live shot of Talons right there. Speaking of Talons, not only do we have the snowshoe race coming up here at Beaver Creek once again in March, but also Talons Challenge taking place on February 23rd, where you will be challenged to conquer over 26,000 feet of vertical in one day. Now listen, we have some great conditions that are lining up by the time that we get to February 23rd. Now today, sunshine, temperatures in the 30s all across the Vail Valley, and then if you're heading down to the Front Range, temperatures will be in the upper 40s and 50s. But this is not so much what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what's happening once we get into the next 5 days. Now we are looking at snow in our future, really from Wednesday all the way until next Tuesday potentially. And this first big system Wednesday night, late Wednesday night into Thursday, because it's warm, we're going to have some of that thicker, kind of surfier snow. But according to Joel Gratz from OpenSnow.com, we could see anywhere between about 4 to 8 inches in the northern mountains. In the southern mountains, just between Wednesday and Thursday, 10 to 20. And then by the time that we get all the way over here to Saturday, we see those temperatures drop just a little bit. According to OpenSnow.com, the northern mountains, 8 to 16 inches by Saturday. The central mountains, 15 to 25. And for the southern, potentially more than 30 inches by Saturday. So we're talking about some serious accumulation. And just for some context, our resorts are kind of right between the northern and central mountains. We're kind of on that border right there. So we are looking at some good accumulation out there. But I tell you what, those conditions look great as they are. And just to prove that point, we're going to send things up on Vail Mountain with Mark Sassy. He is live with your first chair conditions.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Over here on Ramshorn this morning, this is one of my favorite little drop-ins called Ramshorn Road. It's a little way to get around that little steeper pitch on Ramshorn. This is so pretty in here. I just like showing everybody the beauty of the trees, and they groom this little path every night, kind of a fun little kick through. And then you can venture off into the trees and it spits you back out at the bottom. But look at how pretty it is out here this morning. And that sun has not made its way over to this side of the hill yet. Probably in another half an hour or so. As you can see, it's off there in the distance. Look at how pretty it is first thing with this fresh snow, more fresh snow in the forecast. So there's that pitch on Ramshorn we just went around. Oh, it's a good one up here first thing this morning, you guys. Let's make some turns. This is your Christie Sports First Chair. We've got more stuff coming up on the show after the break. We got Lance with Betteridge Fine Jewelers in the studio. I know Ash and Michelle get all fired up when Lance brings some jewelry, but this is what it looks like out here this morning. It's nice. Come play.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
We are only 2 days away from Valentine's Day. Ladies, go nudge your husbands, boyfriends, you know, tell them to come into the room and pay attention, because I am here with Lance from Betteridge Jewelers.
Quick, get them in the room now.
Absolutely, because he has brought some beautiful things with him today.
I did. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and being so, we have a special artist that we brought in. He's going to be here tomorrow, his collection, Paul Morelli. He's out of Philadelphia, and Paul's been doing jewelry for about 30 years, and he's definitely one of our favorite, because I would say of all of our designers, Paul is an artist with metal and jewelry and gems. He has a massive collection of jewelry where it can be anything. I brought some examples from spiders to something that's very wearable, and he has so many things in between. So we really enjoy having him here, because every time there's something new, very, very unique, but yet something super basic that could be worn daily. So he's really kind of fun. And so tomorrow starts the trunk show. We still have a good selection in today, but tomorrow there'll be probably 3 to 4 times what we have in the store now. So I wanted to bring you something and kind of show you what we have. So this is a really cool piece, and he does use insects and animals and different stuff like this, but his attention to detail and the ability to recreate it is pretty cool, because this piece here, these little spiders, these are made of diamonds, black diamonds, and white gold. And the eyes are are little rubies. But what's kind of cool is these legs are articulated.
Wow.
I know, it's a little...
That is so detailed.
It's a little creepy, maybe even, but it's so cool.
They're beautiful.
This actually moves, so there's a little movement to that.
Wow.
One of his most interesting pieces I've seen him do are this little set of spiders that we have.
And those black diamonds are stunning.
Aren't they cool?
Beautiful.
This little ring here, he carries his black diamonds forward. So in this one, this is part of his confetti collection. This one's done with black diamonds, yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and some cognac diamonds, all set in white gold. And the white gold then is black rhodium plated. So it has a really kind of interesting, unique feel to it. The setting kind of disappears because it's black, which is really kind of interesting that this is how that piece looks. But that one does really well for us, that collection.
You know, they would go great together.
They would go great together,
You know, why not get both?
Yeah, there you go, right there. And probably our favorite collection here in Vail with Paul Morelli is this. It's the cable wire collection. And it's very interesting, but very easy to wear. It's made, this group is yellow gold, 18 karat yellow gold. It's also available in white gold. He will make it in rose gold. But it's a simple cable wire with a little bit of diamonds. So it's a piece that's pretty easy to wear. We have earrings, we have bracelets. The necklace comes in several different options. And we definitely like this because it's something that's easy to wear here in the mountains where you don't have to worry about it.
It would go with anything.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Put it on and go. Yep. So that is some of our Paul Morelli collection, and he will have it here through Saturday is when the trunk show will end.
That is great. And then you said with your trunk show, you have some pieces now, but they're going to be bringing, this is just a sampling of it.
Yeah, this is a sampling of it. Currently, we maybe have 40 pieces of his. I would say tomorrow, once they get here with everything, we'll have close to 150 pieces.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it really is quite substantial.
Are the black diamonds something he uses a lot? Or
No,
I mean, I
not
just
a
think
lot.
that
Within
that's
certain
stunning.
collections, there's more of this. We have more of the spider collection. There's actually a web that he's done in a necklace. There's a dangling pair of spiders that we have. So mostly in this collection, he does the black diamonds. But it's really, really kind of fun, cool stuff.
great.
The necklace is really cool, but it looks like the little guy is kind of dangling and crawling up your neck.
Gentlemen, you cannot go wrong if you come see this man over at Betteridge Jewelers, because all of this is stunning. Coming up, we have a local check of the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
I tell you what, the only time I would ever have a spider crawling up my neck is if I went to Betteridge. I can tell you that right now. Now we are looking at some really great weather in store for us today. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. A lot of sunshine out there, some warmer temperatures, highs reaching into the 30s. One of those bluebird days that we talk about so often. And we are also looking at our sunset tonight well after 5:38 p.m. to be exact. And this morning, just so you know, our sunrise was at 6:59. So we're starting to see more and more hours of daylight, and especially with all that sunshine out there, it's just making for such a great time to get out and walk the dog or go for a snowshoe tour or go shopping for some jewelry. And those temperatures staying in the 30s here in the Vail Valley, no matter where you might be headed today. And across and down along the Front Range is going to be a little bit warmer in the upper 40s. Now, once we get into our extended forecast, this is where things just get really interesting. You can count on some pretty serious accumulation by the time that we see the end of this week and into next week. We could potentially see snow in the forecast all the way from Wednesday until next Tuesday. And with this storm rolling in on Wednesday night, we're looking at those temperatures in the upper 30s for Wednesday and Thursday, and because of that, we're going to have some warmer temperatures, some thicker snow, some surfier snow. And according to OpenSnow.com, just between Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like the northern mountains could see anywhere between about 4 to 8 inches. Southern mountains, 10 to, maybe 20 inches. Now, we're in between the northern and central mountains, so we're going to be somewhere in between that amount, but rest assured, we are going to be seeing some fresh snow in our forecast. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. But it's all brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner for Vail Resorts. We're going to send things up to one of our exclusive partners here on Good Morning Vail, Mark Sassy. He has all the information about what the conditions look like today on Vail Mountain.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, here's a look. Like Ashley said, I'm going to give you an absolute live look. Live look at the conditions on Vail. Calm, no wind. Clarity, perfect. Visibility, perfect. Temperatures, I'm going to go with perfect on that too. Snow conditions, perfect. Right here, as I came over the catwalk on my way to Chair 2 from the base of the Mid-Vail area, I noticed skiers right, Spruce Face, which usually is powdery and bumpy. They ran some cats down it last night, so they groomed Spruce Face. I don't see this very often. It's not like I spend a lot of time on Vail looking for it, but Spruce Face is groomed today. What a fun little trail. This brings you over to the base of Chair 2 by the Waffle House and over towards the Epic Racing area. But what a good day. Come play, come explore all of Vail. All 5,288 acres are available for your skiing and riding pleasure. Whew. It's going to be so nice. I'm going to go take a run here in just a minute, but just look around once again. Get some pictures today because it's going to be cloudy and snowy the next 4 or 5 days. Boy, that's tough to handle, isn't it? Snow, sunshine. So good. This weather report, actually this First Chair report brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters located right in Avon. I got my skis on and we got some sun. Let's go play. We'll be right back with more of the show. The Vail Public Library coming into the studio next.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Take the knee pain out of skiing with CADS.
Well, I initially got on the CADS system because I had a bad knee. It actually accentuates your performance. Your legs don't get as tired. You don't have the impact to your joints.
CADS is a revolutionary impact reduction system, keeping skiers on the hill.
Anything that can unload the knee, take pressure off the knee, and give the patients a good skiing experience, to me that's a good product.
You know, I'm 56 years old and I'd like to ski for another 30 years, and I truly feel that CADS is going to help me do that. Give it a try. If you come to Vail, Walter Gandy, the creator of CADS, will meet you on the mountain and he'll demo the system for you for free.
But he's allowed a lot of my patients to ski and be happy skiing.
Set up your demo today. Go to CADS.com and call Walter.
DC approaching. Pro, pro, pro. Go, go, go.
There are those who see the challenges facing the nation and say, send me. They fight for country. They fight for honor. They fight to win. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
We are here this morning with Lori from the Vail Public Library and La, who teaches Mandarin at the Vail Mountain School. And they are going to be telling us a little bit about the Chinese New Year. Good morning, ladies. How are you today?
We're good.
How
Thank you.
Great.
It's good to be here.
Great. So what is going on at the library? What sort of events are you guys doing now?
We're partnering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chinese New Year.
Yes. Chinese New Year is one of the most important festivals in China, and it's celebrated all over the world right now. Vail Mountain School has had the Chinese program for 4 years. We have been celebrating Chinese New Year at our school for the past 3 years. So this year, as part of our efforts to try to bring language and cultural diversity to the community and to make student learning more meaningful, we have decided to co-organize the Chinese New Year celebration with Vail Public Library this year, so that everybody in the valley can come and join us and enjoy this.
So what does a Chinese New Year entail?
Chinese New Year itself? Well, it's a really big festival in China. It has a history about 3,500 years.
Is it the sort of thing that in China they would celebrate for, you know, more than a day, or is it, you know?
Oh, we usually celebrate it starting from the first day of January according to the lunar calendar, and it runs over for 15 days.
Oh, wow.
And ends on the Lantern Festival.
Okay.
So that the Lantern Festival is actually when we're going to celebrate at the Vail Public Library.
Okay, that's great.
Sorry, we didn't give the date. It's next Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday afternoon.
And so how are we going to celebrate it at the library?
We're starting at, what, 2:15, and all the kids are coming over from Vail Mountain School. There's a 3 Town of Vail buses are going to pick the kids up from Vail Mountain School. The little ones, right? The lower school?
Yeah, we're going to have our lower school students coming and also some high school students coming. We're going to be starting at 1:30 starting with a parade from the library to the International Bridge, where students are going to put on traditional lion and dragon dancing.
Oh, that's great.
I know.
So much fun.
I know, it's going to be fun. And then after that, students are going to put on performances, like singing and dancing in the library to kick off the activities later. And for the activities itself, we're going to have dumpling making, paper cutting, calligraphy, and traditional painting, lantern riddle guessing, picking opera mask making, and some fun Chinese activities. It's going to be fun.
That sounds so much fun. So is this, you know, say I'm at home and I've got little kids that aren't school age, is this going to be appropriate for, like, for what age groups?
We'd love for them to come, even just to see. And if parents are with them and maybe they're too young for one of the activities, we're going to have refreshments. There's going to be dumpling making.
Yeah.
That's going to be going on.
That's great.
And candies.
Candies, yeah.
So
but just to see the performances
Yeah,
too.
and I have another quick question. If I were in China and we're celebrating Chinese New Year, do you say Happy New Year? Like, is that like how you like say it to each other?
Yeah, we say Happy New Year.
Could you say it in Mandarin the way it like would be spoken there?
Sure. Happy New Year. 新年好.
Say it again.
新年好.
新年好.
Yeah.
新年好.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, thank you
great.
so much for joining us and telling us all about this. And hopefully we'll see you at the library
next Tuesday afternoon.
Absolutely. Coming up, we are going to have a local check of our weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Look at this beautiful shot right here from one of the newest additions to the Epic Pass. We're talking about this quaint little ski resort in Idaho called Sun Valley. I've spent some time there skiing and snowboarding before, and I've had an absolute blast. Sun Valley is where the very first chairlift was ever put into place. How amazing is that? Now you can ski there unlimited on your Epic Pass starting next year. Oh yeah, look at the sun up here today, riding up Chair 2 of Avani Express.
The best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Experience America's most reliable network on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy another, and Apple Music on us too.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Oh, if you could only hear our conversations off camera. I'm here with Carrie Hogan from Avon Liquor. And you know, Carrie, there is a very important holiday that is taking place this week. And no matter who you might be looking for gifts for, you know what, booze, it fits everybody.
It does.
Fits everybody.
You're probably going to celebrate Valentine's Day with something.
Right.
So let's just talk about it. Let's just get it out there. So Thursday, Valentine's Day, you know, I think rosés are a wonderful idea. I love the pinks. You can see the different colors. These are dry, expressive, bubbly, so that you can, you know, celebrate with your honey. But I like your idea that you came up with.
Oh man, we're talking about this really cool upslope mix box. Now this is, you know, a box of Colorado beers. And I mean, I think a lot of times, you know, like as ladies, you know, we're talking about flowers, but for guys, if you don't, I mean, look at the colorful bouquet of beers. This is like flowers for dudes. I think this would be such a great gift to bring to your Valentine's celebration.
I love it. And I can do a gift basket for you, custom. It's complimentary, and you can throw your boy flowers, whatever you pick, in there. I think she's marvelous. I think that's a great idea, you know?
I like the idea of using your expertise and being like, okay, Carrie, help me pick something out and like make it colorful.
Oh, what fun. I think you've got a great idea there. I really do.
Our powers combined,
right?
right?
Absolutely. Because, you know, there's also chocolate liqueurs. You know, there's a lot of things that you can get into the wine room and go, oh, this would be fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, most of the time before you go out to dinner or you're fixing a dinner at home, you're going to want something to drink, right? I love the combination of boy flowers and rosés. It's fantastic. And we will be tasting these boy flowers tonight.
Okay.
4 to 6 at Avon Liquor. It's always 15% off, but we'll be showing upslopes. So come in and find out about it. Might be a good time to buy some ahead of time for your Valentine gift.
like that.
And then Thursday we will be in the World of Wine room while we're busy helping you guys with your rosés and Valentine gifts. But we'll be tasting with Master Sommelier Damon Arnowski, and that is 4 to 6 as well with 15% off. Beautiful selection of 4 different wines, 2 Californias, an Italian, and a partridge in a pear tree. I can't remember the last one.
I love, but seriously, like I'm so mesmerized by you talking about any of these things. I could listen to you talk all day. And I mean, like think about for Thursday too. Like even if you're single, you could bring your friends over. Everybody can do the tasting, and then you can buy some wine, bring it back, and have a little party.
And don't forget, you know, we've got half bottles too. You know, so you can actually do a dinner for 2 with 3 different wines using half bottles and have it match your food. So it's, you know, really, we've got everything that you can possibly need to celebrate Valentine's Day.
That is so cool. And
come
just
see us.
really quickly, can you just give us a little rundown of the different colors? Because I've never seen.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So this is really a matter of skin contact. So the longer they expose the, these are going to be red wine grapes. So they only leave them on for just a little bit, and the longer they are, the darker the color. And so it's a winemaker's decision. It's also their rosés of different, this is Pinot Noir, this is Pinot Noir, but there's other grapes, Cinsault, and some Cava grapes in here. So it depends on what they mix with, but I love the variety of colors. They're all dry, they're all expressive, and they're really cool because they show where they're from. So, and this little palm, I must mention, Whispering Angel is one of the most popular still rosés out there, and this is their less expensive line. So if you've been wanting to try some Whispering Angel and the price tag's a little high, come try the palm.
I mean,
it's a lot of fun.
I adore you. This is so fun. I love Tuesdays because of you. All right, Carrie Hogan, Avon Liquor. Where are you located? What are your hours?
Well, we're right in the middle of the financial district in Avon. So just pick a bank, and we are right in the middle there in the Avon Center. We are open 7 days a week, 9 to 10, Monday through Saturday, and then Sundays are shorter hours, 11 to 7.
Okay.
So we're there for you. Come see us. We'll help you with your honey. Free
Seriously.
delivery as well. So don't forget that as well.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, stop on into Avon Liquor. You're going to be so glad that you did. I tell you what, Girls Morning Van, I think we should just take these and maybe one of these. Michelle, which one do you want? This one? That one? How about, I'll just take that.
There were no cars. Started crossing the street, and then all of a sudden there was a car. The lady was going 40 miles an hour. Because she was texting, she didn't see me till I hit her windshield. I remember landing on the ground and screaming. I shattered my tibia in 8 places, broke my pelvis and floor. It was a flash, it was a second, and my life's changed drastically.
You get up in the morning, you go on air with Good Morning Vail, you tell them what you got. I can give you a specific example of taking my own personal skis and the enthusiasm that led to the conversation. I sold 4 pairs of those skis in 1 day. I can tell you that TV8 works. All you have to do is try it. You'll see instant results.
Hi, I'm Chuck with Beaver Creek Mountain Safety. There are many different areas on the mountain where trails merge. Please always make it a habit to look uphill when merging onto a trail. This prevents many accidents. Also, always ski with your head on a swivel and be aware of what's going on around you at all times. Play it safe, play all season.
Oh, Michelle, I love our Tuesdays.
Right? What a fun show that was.
Right? I mean, we covered everything from the Chinese New Year to man flowers to
getting a puppy.
Right, getting a puppy and beautiful jewelry. I mean, so much fun. And tomorrow we have another great show in store for you.
Absolutely. Tomorrow we're going to be live in Lion's Head, where we've got lots of great things coming to you.
Oh yeah, and then we are talking rugs and flooring. If you want to, redo your home, if you want some jewelry, we're going to talk about more jewelry. We also have Vail Valley Care. So if you're looking for some really affordable gifts, that's a great way to go. Or maybe you want to do some spring cleaning.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us here in the studio. We're going to send things back up to Mark for one last look at those conditions on Vail Mountain this morning.
Hi, my name is Lynette. When I'm not working as the conductor of the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome to Gadgets and Gear with Greg. My name's Greg Elliott, and I'm on the floor at the 2018 Outdoor Retailer and Snow Show in Denver, Colorado, taking up 3 floors at the Colorado Convention Center, over 1,000 brands.